Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. This is Kristin at Leftovercakechat, and now we're live. Good morning, everyone. This is Kristin at Leftovercakechat. I'm actually live today with LA Bride Studio. I am getting a little glammed up here for an interview, and I have this lovely lady helping me with hair and airbrush makeup, just like a bride. Hi.
Perfect. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
I'm so excited. So I don't normally get to have company with my Sunday lives, so this is really great. You've been doing airbrush makeup on me and
It's been fun.
hair, just like a bride has. And so tell me about LA Bride Studio. I am like obsessed with your whole system that was so easy for me to book hair, makeup, and a photographer.
Yes, so we're offering right now hair, makeup, photography. We do have like the packages where you can do photography with us and you get hair, makeup for the bride included for free.
That's
Photography package. What else?
So that's really good if someone's doing like an engagement shoot.
Yes.
Or like after the wedding day, trash the dress session. I know we're going to start offering little pop-up weddings for 2 or 4 at my Airbnb. So you guys are going to be doing some stuff with us, which we're so excited about.
Yes.
But you get to create, so I logged in, I created an account, and you were telling me that, if you were doing a trial with me, if I was a bride, you would just upload those photos to that and take all of your notes and upload them there, so you can always refer back to, because obviously you deal with so many clients.
Yes, so that's a really great idea. Very easy for the stylist and super good and easy too for my clients. So sometimes it was a little bit challenging for me, especially if I have a trial with a year in advance. You can forget some of the details that you should like take notes, and instead taking notes on a book or something like that, we do have everything on the bride
in one section. So you have your notes, if she had any allergies, you have her, what she had her hair done like, what she has her makeup done like.
Yes, if she didn't like a pink undertone, or if she didn't like any shimmer on her face, or like highlighter, everything, like every single note that she might like or not like, we keep it in there.
That's so great. That's cool that you have, and they can refer back to that, so they can go back and look at their trial pictures and let you know if a month down the road they were like, oh, maybe I want to put the braid on this side because I'm wearing some type of jewelry. Well, that is so cool.
Yes.
I love this. I love the airbrush makeup is so easy. People think that it's going to take them hours and hours. We started at, you had a little bit more to work with, Kara, so. We started at about 8:15, it's 10 o'clock, we're done makeup, we're on to hair, and, we've been chatting, so.
We've been talking a lot.
We've been chatting a lot about weddings, and that's what we do at Leftover Cake Chat, we talk all about weddings. I will share today later on the blog, or Aaron will. We were going to talk about our destination this week was Iowa. I know we're down to some really crazy states right now with our destinations. But there are some really cool places in Iowa, and I don't have my notes now because I'm in hair and makeup, so I can't tell you about them, but I will post about them because there are some gorgeous old barns that have been redone and repurposed in Iowa where people are having these intimate destination weddings, which are popular right now because of everything going on. People are social distancing.
That's amazing.
And having smaller weddings. And we talked earlier too about your industry changed so much in the last couple of months where weddings were canceled or postponed.
Yes.
And how are you guys handling all of that? Like, are you seeing things starting to pick up again?
Yes, things are started like 2 weeks ago, I would say, to get back to normal. I would say we have had a lot of like new clients and rescheduled too. Um, and it's very important that you are on top of that, even though that you know that there's not a lot of clients reaching out, but it's good that you have like promotions going on and like keep the same lifestyle on the same industry, because the thing is people need to see you in order to
Yeah, you have to stay visible. It's going to pick up. It's going to come back. It's just going to be like we were talking about. Oh, good morning, Laura. We have Laura joining us from San Diego this morning. Um, we were talking about how, you're using, clean, obviously your brushes are super clean. You're giving throwaway Q-tips and eye touch-up tools. You're, just discarding them after use. You gave me my lipstick, obviously, that we used, and I'll take that away with me. But, I think you people in your industry, professionals, you've always done things like that. We're just now just me being more aware of it, right? And, the weddings are going to keep going. I think they're just going to be smaller weddings.
yes.
And that's what we talked about this year. And it's funny, well, it's not really, it's kind of sad, but originally when we started this year, we started talking about more intimate, smaller weddings and doing these smaller venues, which is nice even for stylists. You can come in and you can set up, and if people are keeping you on to do touch up, you don't have to change locations. Everything's in one location. You could just stay set up for the actual day. So that's always very nice.
It is.
And your company travels all over Florida. So you have hair, makeup, photography, and you're going to start expanding the services outside of Florida as well. So
Correct.
we might be taking you with us on this Iowa destination wedding if
Sure.
that's where the client chooses to go next.
It's so exciting to travel. I'm like open to travel all the time. We are gonna have renewal balls renewal.
Yep.
On Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii.
Yes.
Love Hawaii.
And we are going to Bahamas too. For some closest friend that they want us to do wedding pictures and hair and makeup.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, Bahamas is near and dear to my heart. When I named my dog Abaco after the Abaco Silence.
Aww.
We have property there, and yeah, it's really fun to travel with our clients and go to different destinations. So Larissa, who worked with me for years, she lived in Hawaii and did weddings there. And Brittany, who works with us now, she's based in the Keys. She actually lived in Hawaii and did weddings. So if you need any help, you can certainly reach out to us
That's great.
and ask us for any assistance you might need in Hawaii or the Bahamas.
Super great.
So let's see, what else can we talk about today? It is Sunday. We are coming slowly out of COVID-19, we hope. It has been a really challenging time this past 3 months for a lot of our clients. We have posted how to pivot and create virtual weddings, which we still highly encourage you to have hair and makeup, have photography, have all of your necessities of being special on that day. Even if you're just doing it as a temporary, small, intimate wedding and you're planning for a large wedding next year, you're going to want to have hair and makeup done, have photography. If you're doing a virtual wedding, you're going to want to make sure that if you're inviting people and you're on Zoom, you want to acknowledge them. Have a receiving line, because you can see everyone on Zoom in gallery view, and you can acknowledge them for being there. They still want to feel like they're present at your wedding, so you want to make sure that you're saying hi to them and good morning, Deb. She's like, you look beautiful. Well,
Aw.
I look beautiful because of LA Bride Studio this morning.
Thank you.
She is working miracles. I have a magazine interview later today, so I thought I'm going to take advantage of this situation, have the professionals come in, talk hair and makeup, and do it live on Leftover Cake Chat. So, see, we've got some people watching that are excited about hair and makeup too. Who girls? My neighbor Heather's like, I love having hair and makeup done. It does make you feel pretty special.
Yes.
And you
Very
were
comfort.
you asked me earlier, am I going anywhere after? And I'm like, probably not. But we were laughing about waking up tomorrow morning and having the same makeup, right? So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about that. What was the shine stuff you put on me?
It was setting spray.
Setting spray.
Setting spray illuminates your face. It makes you look like your face fresh and younger.
Who doesn't want that, right?
Yep.
And for brides, I laugh and tell them all the time that you're going to wake up tomorrow morning and look the exact same. Don't freak out. You just might need to add a little bit of lipstick, and then you're good. You're good for trash the dress photos. If you're having a Sunday brunch after your wedding, or if you are doing an Airbnb wedding, you actually just have multiple events, which is also nice. You can have a welcome party, a rehearsal dinner, a breakfast, a wedding, a reception, a brunch. And then you can actually honeymoon there. Well, you're gonna want to kick everybody out. Do you think that that's Omar's number?
Yes.
Oh, let's just take a quick call. Photographer's calling. Hi, Omar. We're actually live on Facebook right now, doing a little live, but I didn't want you to think we forgot about you.
He's probably outside.
Yes. So if you'll just bear with me, we're gonna wrap this up in about 2 minutes, and then we'll call you right back. Okay, thanks.
He's outside.
He's outside, poor guy.
He called me.
So, yeah, so look, we're kind of being candid today. We're kind of winging it since this little interview popped up. I'm doing hair and makeup with LA Bride Studio on Leftover Cake Chat. I am going to post later about our Iowa Airbnb venues that we were going to talk about today, and I will make sure to share those with you because they are pretty cool places in these old purposed barns. And I'm not drinking champagne and I'm not eating cake. So sorry everyone, but that's what happens when you find out last minute that you are going to be interviewed. So I appreciate you all popping on with me this morning. I'm a little bit hoarse, which isn't going to be good for an interview either. And I thank you at LA Bride Studios for being here with me. And if anyone is in Florida and needs hair and makeup, look what this beautiful lady was able to do with me at 8 a.m. last minute. So enjoy. Do you want to say anything else about LA Bride Studio?
Yeah, we're based on all over Florida, but we're actually expanding all over the USA. But pretty much we are a team. Right now we have pretty much like 35 girls working with us all over Florida. And it's just depending on how big is the party, we choose how many stylists we take to the wedding. It's not just one stylist, it's too much. It's very overwhelmed. So sometimes we take 2 makeup artists and 2 hairstylists, and we work as a team. Like while someone is getting hair as someone is doing makeup, and they switch
off.
Which is time saving too, because imagine if you're doing 9 bridal party, 9 people, and it's just one hairstylist, it's gonna take you forever. But instead we take more stylists and we do everything in 3, 4, maximum 5 hours. And we get everything together, everyone looks fresh and more how would I say that?
Ready to go down the aisle.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so it's great. I mean, that's what's nice. You have so many girls that you're able to come in, and so typically a bridal party, you've got at least 4 to 6 people with moms, So you'll bring in a couple people for hair, a couple people for makeup,
Yes.
and then that way, you know, they don't have to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. They
It's
can start a
way
little bit later in
Yes.
the day. That's awesome.
We did have one wedding, I would say probably 6 months ago, that the bridal party with the mom and everyone else were like 16 girls,
16.
and they
Oh,
have to
boy.
be ready in 3 hours.
Oh my goodness.
So
Okay.
all 16 girls, because it was a church wedding, they need to be ready by 11.
Oh yes, early morning. Yeah.
And they were coming from everywhere, and it was like a huge house. That was a really good and important part too, because we set up like 3 girls in one room, 3 other girls in another room, and we worked literally so fast that they were ready. All of them, they were ready on time. But it was crazy. It was a little bit crazy because we took approximately 8 stylists with us, so that way we have timing wise correct, and
Yep.
we have everyone looking beautiful.
That's amazing. A party of 16 in 3 hours. You guys
Yeah.
are lifesavers. Okay, everyone, we're gonna say goodbye. Laura wants me to see a little bit closer. Maybe a little bit later, Laura. We're not done yet. So we're gonna post later my notes on the Airbnb for this week, and we'll post the final photos.
Yes.
We've actually got Omar waiting outside for photos, so I'm gonna hang up on all of you, and we'll be back later with some finishing touches. Let's just put it at that. All right, guys, have a good Sunday. Take care.